I want to talk about the importance of being your true, authentic self. Like, in my younger years, when I was like around 29, 30, I went through this like big shift on like who I was and like my identity and like my self-worth and all of that. Like, I really, really wanted to like come across as somebody who was like very successful in like a monetary way, but like my self-esteem was so low that I just pretended to be somebody that I wasn't, and in doing that I suffered severe depression because like no matter how hard I tried, I just could not for the life of me ever live up to these unrealistic standards. I ended up becoming extremely depressed, like almost to the point of not wanting to be around anymore. And in turn, I just felt like I was really fucking phony. Like I was just this phony baloney, right? So I remember I was like camping and I just like was staring out into a field, and I just remember one day being like, I am not fucking okay. Like, I do not understand like why I feel this way, like why I just can't love myself no matter what I fucking do. Like, why do I feel so shitty? And like I believe in prayer. Like prayer is a huge part of my life. Like, like back then it wasn't as much. Like, but I remember praying to God, being like, what do you need? Like, what do you want from me? And my like the download that I got from like the creator, the source, like the Holy Spirit, whatever that was to be your true and authentic self. And like I didn't know how to be my true and authentic self. Like I didn't know what that meant, right? Like, how do I be my true and authentic self when I don't even know who I am? So, I was sitting there thinking about like what I needed to do in order to be that. And like one big thing was I was a huge people pleaser. Like I just did not know how to say no to anybody. So like one thing that I remember saying is I'm going to learn how to say no to people. And I remember the first time I did it, my friend Ashley, and I was at her house and she wanted me to do something, and normal people pleasing me would usually be like, yeah, okay, I'll jump on that right away. But I was like, no. And she was like, okay. And I just remember being so fucking mind blown that I could say no to somebody and they will still be my friend after. Another thing too, like I struggled with my sexuality. Like I had been repressed for so long because I grew up in like the early 2000s, and like talking about like your sexuality or like living anything other than like a heterosexual lifestyle was like it was portrayed as like a negative thing. So like I also was tortured a lot because my name was Leslie. I was called Lesby for a lot of my life, and I just was like afraid to even like explore that. So I had to like go and like figure out who I was as a person in that like my gender and all of that. So this is actually really hard to do in a phone. So let's just turn it this way. Yeah, like and I explored that, and I was unapologetically myself. I found out that I enjoy identifying as a woman. But I had to do that through like going out and trying different things, and like living my life as a different through different identities before I settled on like she, her pronouns, and like really just like falling into that like feminine mindset. because I was really confused too, and like just saying what is true to you, like no matter what, and not being worried about other people's opinions, like going to bed knowing that like you spoke your truth every day was a really, really big thing for me. And like being real is like my like complete mindset. If I can tell like if somebody is not living their authentic self, and they try to like talk to me about things, like I said before, like you can like tell if somebody is a phony baloney. They just have like something like fake about their aura, and it's like the only person that you're fooling is yourself. And you know, like even me too, I also have to remember that like I was doing that with myself too. I was just so fucking depressed, and I couldn't figure out like why, like what was missing about me, and like why I was always so fucking sad and depressed. So I just was like, I have to be myself. And it was hard, you know, like it's hard, like just dropping being a people pleaser and like saying yes to everybody, and you know, saying things that like don't fit into the status quo, just to like fit in and stuff. It was really hard. I remember just like losing a lot of friendships for sticking up for myself finally, and just not being at someone's beck and call like whenever they needed a ride or anything like that, because I ended up being like a chauffeur. But in the end, what happened is I developed like true authentic friendships with people that did not want to use me as like, you know, somebody to like do what they need and what they want. Instead, like for so many years I was just like, oh, I would rather be around people than be alone, even if they are going to just want me to like fill a need that they need. So I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like being my authentic self has helped me in every single aspect, and I really appreciate the genuine friendships that I have today because of being authentic. It is the strongest force in the universe. It's something that you cannot fake, and it just radiates and resonates so true through the universe. Like when you're authentic, the universe recognizes it and will bring you authentic experiences. You know, like I don't know, this is more of a rant or a ramble, but I just thought I'd come talk about it. Stay safe. Your greatest failures are your biggest lessons, and be true to yourself no matter what. Don't let anybody fucking push you around. And if somebody doesn't want to be your friend because you told them the truth, then they were never really your friend in the first place. I guess that's what I was trying to say.